Hey, hi, ho, he, ha. Good evening from London, England. Or should I say good morning, good afternoon, or good night and rest well. As you can tell, I am disappointed from last night's result. It finished Manchester United 3, Arsenal 2. I'm going to go over the review. Now, the first 20 minutes, we were excellent in the first half. The goal that we got, yes, it was bizarre, but it was through no fault of our own. If Fred is accidentally fouling his goalkeeper, then that's got sweet FA to do with us. We just did our jobs. We took advantage of a situation and 1-0. Now, 1-0, what aggravated me about Arsenal is they soaked up a lot of ball possession and invited Manchester United to come on to us. And since that was the case, they got the equaliser, and it showed to me that Manchester United on the night, they wanted it more. And it was a good team goal. But for me, we were not aggressive in the press on the ball. I mean, off the ball, that is. And we are so... we're so incompetent when it comes to ball pressing. Off the ball was just too incompetent. And it showed in the first goal. You know, Aaron Ramsdale did get a hand to the Bruno Fernandes tapping, but for me, it was a mixture of poor defending. The midfield, terrible. Partey, he had a terrible game. Elneny was average at best. And the second goal in the second half, stupid goal to concede. Nuno Tavares, the cause of it. You know, he played one dumbass pass, expecting Smith Rowe to get on the end of the little pass. Intercepted by the Man United player. Darlow was streets ahead of Nuno Tavares. Tavares should have sprinted like no tomorrow to try and at least make an attempt to stop him from crossing the ball. Crossing, stop him, he didn't do. And that led to Cristiano Ronaldo's tapping. Well, give credit to Arsenal. We came forward, we kept going, and to our credit, we forced an equaliser. Partey playing a sublime pass to Martinelli on the right. He finds Odegaard with a first-time pass, I believe, or with a first-time cross pass. Well, it was a cross pass, on the right foot, and Odegaard on his right foot, the weaker foot, strokes it in. And then moments later, what on earth is Odegaard doing? What a stupid tackle to make in the penalty area. He was the wrong side. He was not goal side of Fred. Wrong side of him, and he goes in to make a stupid challenge. And you've got to stay on your feet, and B, you've got to use your head. He did neither of them, and he cost us. That penalty has cost us the game. And for me, that United team was there for the taking. And what angers me the most is we did not take the opportunity to take the game to them. We went 1-0 up. We should have gone forward with the intention of trying to win the game. Go for the second and third goal. That's all that we needed to do. But we soaked up ball pressure, the ball possession. We soaked up, the ball possession that Man United had, and they put us under it. It was a strain for the defence. And you wonder why we conceded the goals that we conceded. But my man of the match of that game, well, it has to go to, I think it has to go to Cristiano Ronaldo. He's the difference between the two teams. End off. VAR intervened and gave that penalty, just like Martin Atkinson didn't have to use VAR to give the goal. But for me, 1-0 up, we should have capitalised. It was an early goal in the first half. We should have really gone for the kill. We're that killer instinct. So let's get into the player ratings. Right, in goal, Aaron Ramsdale. There was not a thing he could do about the 3 goals through no fault of his own. Made he made an outstanding save in the second half. Kept us in the game. I can't fault him at all. I'm going to give him a 7. Right, Takahiro Tomiyasu. I always do this. Yeah, he was solid defensively. Offensively, he tried to get up the other end and contribute, but he couldn't really do that much contribution from an offensive point of view. But all in all, he did his job to the best of his and full of his ability. I'm going to give him a 6.5. Benjamin White. He won his fair share of headers. Maybe he was caught out for the second goal. I'm not too sure on that one. But the second goal was all down to Nuno Tavares. And his positioning was found wanting at times. I'm going to score him a 5. Gabriel Dos Santos Miguelis. I don't think you can, I don't think he had anything to do with the 3 goals. However, again, he is our best centre-half at the club, best defender at our club, and one of the best in the Premier League. It was just an off night, and he's and I think the midfield in front of him and his defenders let them down. For me, I'm going to give him, I suppose I'm going to give him, I think he kept Ronaldo pretty quiet. So, yeah, until the tapping for the second goal. Maybe he was found wanting. I'm going to give him a 5. Nuno Tavares. You know what? Apart from that mistake, I don't think he had too much of a bad game. I thought he was okay-ish. But for me, again, another silly decision cost us the second goal, and he was at fault for that, and he knows it. He didn't track back quick enough, and as the cross got played in, Ronaldo was there for a tap-in. Offensively, the crosses were not bad, but could be better. I'm going to give him... He just about gets a 5.5, and that's it. I'm fair as they come. Right, the midfield 4. Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, he was right. He didn't deserve to be on a losing team. Absolutely didn't deserve to be on a losing team. Teed up Odegaard for our second goal. Maybe should have had a goal himself in that first half. And he gave Man United problems when he had the opportunity. He had the better of Telles for pace, but to be fair, Telles got back and made a great tackle. I'm going to give him 6. Thomas Partey, poor performance. Apart from that sublime pass to Martinelli that led to Arsenal's second goal, the equaliser, he was off the pace. He gave the ball away countless amount of times, playing silly and dangerous passes. He was just not at the races, if I'm being totally honest. And it's like the game passed him by. Thomas Partey can have a 4. I'm sorry. We love you. I love you. But you just wasn't at the races. If anything, you got out dominated by Fred. Oh, I'll say that quietly. Mohamed El-Neni. What can I say about this guy? He gets up and down the pitch very well. He is safe with his passes. That's one thing I'll say about him. But nothing from an offensive point of view in terms of creativity that was lacking when you have him and Partey alongside each other. I'm going to score him a 5. Nothing spectacular, really, but safe. But I'm still going to score him a 5. On the left, Emil Smith Rowe. I don't think he had too much of a bad game. Great goal he got on the volley on his weaker side of his foot. Teed up by Elneny. That was. Yeah, I suppose he could have battled a little bit better. He could have tracked back. He could have done a lot more tracking back. But for me, superb. I thought he was not superb, but not poor. In between average, he had an average game, and he did try to go at the Man United defenders at some point. But for me, I'll have to give him a 5. Martin Odegaard, apart from the corner that led to Emil Smith Rowe's goal, I didn't see a lot, and he just couldn't get into the game. He just couldn't get control of the game. And from a number 10 point of view, you want him to be the full, the blueprint. You want him to be the attention in this fixture, and I didn't see much of it from him. I didn't see much impact from him, and he did not implement the creativity that we're lacking. So I'm going to give him a 4. Aubameyang, poor. He's got to be dropped, and it's getting to the point where he deserves to have the captain's armband ripped off him. He's not been the same player. His nickname should be Ozil Miang. Seriously. Just not good enough at all. 3. Drifted on the wing, on the left wing, when he should be in the middle. Just get in the middle on the last defender of his shoulder. You know what I'm trying. There. Just get onto the last man on his shoulder, getting himself offside. His link-up play is not the best. His first touch is atrocious. I feel like it's coming to the end for him in terms of his football career, not just his Arsenal career as well. 3. The substitutions. Lacazette, I suppose he did a little bit more than what Aubameyang did. But he never had that much of an impact. I'm going to score him a 5. Who came on? Oh, Eddie Nketiah. He didn't do a thing. And for me, bringing on a player who's out of contract, who turned down the latest offer of a new deal, his heart's not in it, his mind's not in it. I'm going to score him nothing. Who else do we bring on? Someone in the midfield. Bukayo Saka. He was lively when he came on. He was direct at the Man United players, which I like to see. I'll have to give him a 6 for his effort. Mikel Arteta, manager. For me, poor. For me, his substitutions are just so too late. You need to bring them on, giving them 25 odd minutes to make an impact. And that's the thing with him. Like I said in my previous review of the Newcastle game at home, what he does is he would only bring a substitution on if he's forced to do so, i.e. Martinelli. But again, the timing of his substitutions are just too late. Just poorly timed. Yet again. He needed to switch it up a little bit. He knew that if to say he knows that we're getting pressurised by Man United and we're not in the ball, we're not in control of the ball, he needed to switch it up a little bit. And that's the thing with our manager. And you know what? The embarrassing thing is Carrick left Man United last night, but he still tactically outsmarted Arteta yet again. Arteta 4. I'm sorry. Right, the ref. I suppose he was on point with both decisions. To reward Emile Smith Rowe the goal, yes, he was right to reward him the goal. Was he right to reward Man United the penalty? Yes. Where he failed was Harry Maguire's situation. He cowered it. Yeah, he cowardly chickened out of the foul on Tomiyasu by Harry Maguire. He should have gone to the VAR monitor and had a good look at it and rewarded us a penalty. I'll give him a 6. The fans, they got behind the team for 90 minutes. They sung their hearts out. I'm going to give him a 9. So that concludes my match review of Man United 3, Arsenal 2. Ladies and gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'm done from here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And as I always say, saving the best to last, thank you for always putting up with me. I'll be back again, if not later on tonight, tomorrow for definitely. Until then, take care of your friends, take care of your family, take care of yourselves. Stay safe in whatever you're doing this evening, whether you're going out or staying in with your loved ones. Peace again, love again, and bless again. DLG repping. Until next time, we talk again. Just please be nice.